Let's play hide and seek. Run away from me. 7, 8, 9. Tree hollow you hide. I'm here to the dark you can see. Here's our oak tree. 7, 8, 9. You're shivering from your spine. 10, I'm here. You're sweating from your fear. 12, one step, I'm near. 13, you're dead. Shadow is moving under the moon and the dead tree. Your body is moving under the tree. Your shadow is moving under the moon and the dead tree. Your body is moving under the tree. Your shadow is moving under the moon and the dead tree. Your body is moving under the tree.
Hello. Is the internet on? Yo, gotta pee already. Fanboy Tone, like, we're not even at 1 minute after 7, and you're already peeing.
We're old, man.
I feel like death tonight,
Oh,
and I'm not drinking, so yeah.
I think that's good for everyone's gonna die.
It's something. It is something. Welcome, everybody, to another adventure of, I want to say, On the Edge of Darkness. My God, we were just talking about this. So Half-Ass Beer Review visited this last weekend, and we were just talking about how, like, the characters, and we've talked about this internally as well. It's so hard calling you by new characters because for the last 3.5 years, you guys have been like Zoramir and Blaylock, and now they're new characters. So it feels unnatural to be like it's Jade or Bishop or Quentin, and it's
We're
the
still
same way.
having problems with ourselves.
I recommend Electric Shock.
Electric Shock, yeah. If you didn't get a chance to catch the bonus action from this last week,
Ad lib.
Fantastic.
the bonus action for this next week is going to be late. It won't be out till Friday because I'm going to be traveling. I won't have time to do it. So it will be late, and there will not be, unfortunately, no unofficial pre-show show for Banter and Babble this week because I'll be gone. Unless one of you guys are streaming. And I don't think that's happening. So
I'll be on my way home Wednesday night, so
yeah. Defects. Check out Defects Live for some really great streams. Power. There we go. Thanks, Tone. The captain is here with us tonight. Also, check out Banner and Babble. And then our sponsored beer of the week from Half-Ass Beer Review is Third Eye's Getting Twisted German Pretzel Ale.
Ooh, actually sounds pretty good. That's a first from you.
I'll get this in here. There we go. There's link for Half-Ass and Banter and Babble. Yeah, I was kind of surprised. Like, I was really leery about this one. So when they poured it into the glass and I smelled it, it literally smelled like a fresh baked pretzel, which gives me concerns on so many levels about drinking because it's a pretzel.
That's a lot of yeast.
Hey,
Yeah.
It's not a pumpkin, so it's all good.
But you're fine when it smells like it's a cup full of peanut butter?
Yeah. So taking a drink of it, it's really good. Like I wanted to eat a pretzel while drinking a pretzel, basically. It was a lot better than I expected, but it was strange. Fanboy, I
Sounds like
almost
a
picked one up and
caloric
sent it
nightmare.
back with him. So yeah, it may be a caloric nightmare. I don't know. I only had a small glass of it, but there were 3 other small glasses because I got a flight. Oh, just stop, Bam. He's just pulling a bit.
You're not the only one, Tone. I'm 20 minutes away.
Oh my god! I can't win.
And you passed my house to get there.
Oh,
Ass.
I've never openly admitted that I'm a good friend.
That's a true statement.
That's a true statement. Yeah. Yeah. Tone, I did send some Third Eye stuff up for you. So, I mean, I'm a partial good friend. So, yeah. Well, happy Halloween, everybody.
Is it illegal to ship alcohol across state lines?
I'm not shipping it. It was transported.
Ah.
That makes up then. Now I have to make up to Mike too. I can't win. Happy Halloween. This is going to be our Halloween stream because we won't be with you next week because it is Halloween and I'll be out trick-or-treating and then hopefully watching the Bengals win a game on Monday after that. So, yeah, defects. Yeah. We're going to have a fun time tonight though. We're going to have a fun time tonight. A couple other things before we get started. We did put some new merch up on the store. If you're interested, you can stop by. There's a new coffee mug on there. I don't have it in the pictures because I didn't have time to update pictures today. So there is a new Jade coffee mug that's up. Then we have an apron up there as well. If you want an apron, there's a couple things. So all the weapons have been turned into dunkers. What the heck? Oh, if I laugh too hard, my back will probably just fall off and walk away. I'm heavily medicated. All right. Yeah. So I don't have anything else, I don't think. Do you guys have anything else? Am I missing something?
Nope.
All right. Well then, let's get into it. The next episode of the Shadowspark Chronicles. All right. Here we go. Let's see here. Last week on the Shadowspark Chronicles, the party stopped fighting each other for a few moments. And after a small tiff of working with the bodies and the captors of the bandits, they transported back to town, where Marsland returned to the tower and acquired a second task. And Quentin, Hugh, Oz, Bishop, and Jade went back to Hugh's residence, where Hugh quickly took ill and couldn't join them. They headed out towards their next objective in the evening time. All right, fellas. You're walking that direction. Is there anything you want to do while you are all walking?
Quentin, you haven't told me what is the matter with Hugh.
Yes, it's everything's happened so fast. He's currently suffering from what seems to be Merritt's kiss, which is weird how fast it's advanced on him, considering all the kids. It's taken months for them to get to where he's at now.
How old is he?
Way too old to have Marriott's kids based on the evidence that the church has seen on it. Right now, the current speculation is it had something to do with that worm, and possibly its mucus that he saw yesterday with Oz. And
Is it possibly linked to size? Could it be that you are of a diminutive nature, and as children are of a diminutive nature?
I don't think it has anything to do with size, considering a half-orc had it.
Well,
Not a small half-orc.
This sure came on fast, too.
Yes, we believe it's because of it being directly exposed to whatever that worm's secretes. Hopefully, whatever we're doing with Restus will give us another chance to learn more about it. But Marsland, if you don't mind, I would like you to go to the temple tomorrow to tell the head priest what you remember from that book.
Certainly, I can try and recall everything that I read.
Do you guys by any chance know where a potion store is so that I can perhaps get a few potions or a heal kit on this way?
I think we have more important things to do right now.
Well, I would like to have tried to heal you, but I didn't have a heal kit. I was concerned about losing you.
You really
I have
don't
one
know
friend.
me.
You. Well, but right, but you were the first person I got to meet since I left the forest.
Jade, unfortunately, time is not on our side right now.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not worried about getting hit too much because, I stand in the back and I shoot things.
Pew pew.
Bishop, does he always babble like this?
He spoke a lot on our travels.
Well, that being
Isn't
said,
this place is like huge. It's amazing.
I try not to venture this far north.
So Quentin is walking as fast as he can. Stepping eggs.
So just at the pace of any normal person.
Shut up. He will hit you. He's not afraid of that.
All right. You continue down the streets as night sets in, and you see the torches being lit by the lamplighters in town, and the streets begin to thin out, except for some of the more active drunk people that those that have been here a while have grown accustomed to in the streets. You step back into Beggar's Market and begin working your way down, and again, you see beggars. Change?
Didn't I see you yesterday?
Maybe. Do you want to give some more?
I'm sorry, but I must go.
Change? And you pass by. And again, you see the silhouette of a hooded figure leaning against a post, smoking a pipe. In the distance, you see the red ember kind of burn slightly in the pipe as you proceed down the path. You step past Restus. Well. Look who returns. It looks like a bit of rest has done you well. Where is Hugh? I thought he led all these types of endeavors.
He's currently at the temple with treatment.
Treatment?
Whatever we saw yesterday this morning, he got sick from it.
Yes, it seems that the Academy has taken quite an interest in the fields. They've shut everything down and full investigation into everyone. So you must have alerted them appropriately.
Well, I'm hoping whatever mission you have us going on today might lead to more ways to heal him.
I'm not sure that's the case. It's much easier than that, but first, he pulls out a few coins, and Gwyn, since you're the one talking, he puts 5 gold coins and 30 silver coins in your hand. This was for the bounties on the brigands that you faced.
Okay, for now, I'm just shoving them in my pocket because I don't care about that.
Okay. I told you I would do my end of the bargain. There it is.
That you did. And I appreciate that. But you said something about this quest having book involved?
Well, there's books there, and he gives an eye over at Marslin. All right, well, what I tell you next must be kept quite secret. No laws are being broken. No. We wouldn't want to go there. It wouldn't look good upon a district manager like myself, but I trust we can keep this between you and me.
If it helps Hugh, like I'm hoping it will, I'm not going to tell anybody.
Fantastic. What about the rest of you?
I just don't see why not, but why must this be kept so quiet?
Why will this help Hugh? I thought he was be fine in the temple.
This is a disease that we haven't. There's no cure for right now.
This disease is fatal.
But he's an adult.
100%.
I can't think about that now. Restus, what is it that you want us to do?
Well, you see, and this'll seem so shallow, but I've been eyeing a new home located within the city itself. Northern West Shards area, to be exact. I look to get the property at an absolute steal on the market, because the locals believe it could be haunted.
What makes them think it's haunted?
Oh, I don't know. You know how superstitious the people here can be. While I don't believe in such nonsense, I believe a proper inspection of the site may prove useful. You know, make sure it's clear of rats, bats, and all that.
Mars, this might help. This mission might help you with wherever you were asking about us earlier with the undead.
Possibly, yes. If we happen to come across them, that would be quite advantageous, I suppose.
And
In the middle of the city. Why would there be ghosts and everything in the middle of the city?
I don't know what's shitty about the town, but it's... The house is quite old.
So, where exactly is this house you want us to investigate? I'm assuming you want us to investigate it.
I would like for you to just spend the night there. I can provide you with a writ that you are performing the inspection on my behalf, if that would make you feel more comfortable. I do carry the weight of a district manager. Nothing illegal is going on here.
Well, that signature wouldn't hurt to have.
No, not a problem. And he takes out a scroll and hops down from the little porch area, and he sets it down and he begins writing something. Any questions while I fill this out?
So are we observing or are we clearing out this house for you? What is it you really want us to do?
I just need you to stay there. If you see a rat, squash it. But just see if it's structurally sound, safe.
Should we expect anybody else to be interested in this property?
There are others looking. You may run into company.
And who is the rightful owner of this currently? Would we be trespassing?
Actually, it was repossessed by Candor's Keep itself. The house has been there 800,000 years.
800,000 years. That's a
Not
long time.
800,000
That's a long
years.
time.
If you're not
Owners of
interested.
Island.
But it's an easy job for you, and it's beneficial to me. Look through the home, stay the evening, play games, or whatever you do in your free time. Find me in the morning, and I can pay you 12 gold each. A more than fair sum that will make up for some of the additional hardships that you encountered in the fields.
And if somebody from the city is to come by and is not happy with our presence there,
Present this writ. And he rolls up the scroll that he signs and put his seal on, and hands it directly to you.
Don't give those papers to Marslin. He's very poor about them.
Marsland grabs it very quickly. Very well, this all seems to be above board.
Yeah, Marslin, please present the papers before you go gallivanting about the house.
Would you like to see the papers?
No.
And please don't lose them with your other papers.
I'll open up my leather satchel I have on and neatly tuck it in among the other papers that I carry with me.
Okay. Well, so we have a deal.
That we do.
12 gold each to sleep in a house.
And kill rats.
Yes, don't forget about the rats. There's surely rats.
Surely something else for 12 gold. That's a lot of gold. I haven't seen that much gold since I was a kid.
Oh, what were you doing as a child to see that much?
Oh, my mom, she brought home a bag from one of the guilds, and they gave it to her as a present and to disperse among the people. It was like 14 gold. That's a lot of gold, and you're wanting to give us this much per person? That's a lot of gold.
It's more than fair for the hardships that were taken in the field. Which have now become worse now that Hugh is in a condition.
If we find anything in those books that I think might be able to help him, is it okay if I keep it?
Show me what you are interested in, and maybe we can work out a deal.
Okay. But if there's nothing else, let's get over to that house.
Do you have any questions?
Do we come back here tomorrow, or are you coming to us?
I'll stop by in the morning to check in on you.
Who knows that we're going to be there?
I would say nobody.
Good.
Did he point where it was at? Like, do we know where the house is at?
Oh, you might want to. Here, and he hands you a small piece of scroll that has the address on it. And you've been in Candor's Keep a while, so you know the street names.
Okay.
I am not naming the streets. Sorry.
What?
I want the streets
What?
named
Oh.
for my maps.
The
My
last
heart
house.
hurts.
The last house on the right.
I'm getting more of Haunted House and Haunted Hill vibes. But we will see you in the morning then.
Pleasant sleep, or what would you do for activity all evening?
Well, you want us to make sure that the structure is safe?
Yeah, this shouldn't take entirely too long.
No. But we could always be thorough on everything.
What if the structure is not safe and it
Oh,
falls
do
down,
let me
perhaps?
know if it falls down or mysteriously catches on fire or anything like that. I'll do my best to defend you in the legal system here in Candor's Keep.
I can't imagine the legal system is treats people kindly here. Most big cities don't.
It's fair.
Well, I don't know about everybody, but I am fine with killing a few rats and making some gold. And this would pass the time rather than wandering around, even though I do enjoy that. But yes, I will kill the rats.
Fantastic. I'll see you in the morning.
See you then. No, start heading off towards the house.
Okay. So you take the address and travel for a bit. It takes a bit. As we've said, Candor's Keep is a big city. And you turn and approach a large old manor. I'm going to say it's dark. Is anybody lighting a torch or anything?
Of course
Yeah,
we
I'll
are.
light a torch.
We're walking the
Yeah.
streets with a torch.
I thought at one point in time I had the light spell, but I must have not swapped it when I wanted it to, so
Okay. So you approach a large old manor.
Quentin, do you really think you'll find anything in this abandoned house?
you never know what you might find. If this house is 800 to 1,000 years old, how old do you think those chests were that we found the other book out of? Do you remember how old those chests were? They think they were relatively old, right?
Thought they were. We never got an age.
Okay. But at least investigating this is better than doing nothing right now.
Well, I'm not entirely sure why house shitting is an acceptable practice, but if they're going to pay me, then I will certainly shit in this house.
Does that make you curious as to why he wants us to?
He said he wanted to buy the house for
Mhm.
super cheap.
Then why couldn't he do it himself? Just asking.
I
Hey.
would agree. A man in his position should have people working under him to handle such matters.
He gave us papers, so it does appear to be all good and above the law.
Bishop, I think we are those people under him right now.
He is a city official.
Yes,
District manager, I do believe, is what he said, right?
he is the district manager
Yes.
of Beggars Market.
District manager. Don't forget that.
Okay.
Quentin, What are these symptoms that you have seen in Hugh?
I'm going to describe to him the symptoms we've seen with Myriad's kiss so far. I know.
Really, his hands. Oh dear.
Yes, his hands were very necrotic looking. Did he have blisters on him like the half orc did?
Not yet.
Okay.
Who all has a torch going, by the way?
I do for sure.
I
Okay.
will as well.
Oops, I didn't mean to roll a dice. I do.
I do not.
I'm standing by Gwynton, who has a torch. So
You're looking down on my fire right now.
yeah, I'm looking down at the fire. Watch where that torch is going. You almost lit my chin on fire.
Little chin hairs. You little okay. Yeah, the problem is he's advanced way too quick for being perfectly fine the day before.
I can't believe that he has advanced so quickly that he is now at the temple. And the symptoms that you describe is not plausible.
It's possible that he had direct contact to whatever is causing this, which made it advance much quicker than if he got it in small doses.
Perhaps we should run a bit of an experiment. We could take one of these rats from this house and touch it to the worm and see how the rat responds.
Yes, but why Hugh? Why? Excuse me. Why Hugh? Why
He was standing at the hole when the worm went by. We believe his hands look the way they do because of the high concentration.
But we were all standing at the. Oh, he was leaning into the hole, wasn't he?
Exactly.
Oh,
None of us got the secretions on us.
Hugh, what were you doing?
He's always been a very curious one. I'm going to walk up into the house now.
Okay. Here's what you see.
Up to the house.
You approach the large old manor. The walkway has been lost with decay, and the outside stone is grown up with vines and missing some stones in places. Large, gargoyle-like structures line what's left of the walkway as you stand before a set of double doors leading into the structure. Two gargoyles perch from a front landing, eyeing you and seem very lifelike. The house is covered in windows, some of which have been broken out. As the wind blows past you, you hear the inside of the home creak and moan in the darkness. I need all of you to make a perception check.
Should I even
Makes
bother?
me sad.
We know it's not going to be past a 3.
Wow. 20 dirty.
Do you want me, because I don't have a
26.
torch, do you want me at a, because I'm,
You're right next to me.
yeah, well, okay, that's fine.
I got Quentin got 13.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm waiting for somebody.
Nope, me. 14.
So 1 second. Jade and Marslin.
I love that +8 to perception. That's nice.
Maybe.
Okay.
Did
And
you
let
guys
me.
see that?
Okay.
What was that?
There was. Did you not see that upstairs?
You saw it. That's right in the window up there.
Saw what? I saw nothing up there.
A shadow or a figure or something. There's something up there for sure.
Could be a trick of the light.
Well, maybe. You seen it, Marcel?
I
He
definitely
did say there were other interested parties.
That he did.
Okay. Just like my cat-like reflexes. I just seen something. Maybe it was nothing. I don't know. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
Well, either way, our job is to stay in the house tonight.
Did I mention that's a lot of gold?
I mean,
I
it's
suggest we proceed with caution and we try talking to whoever is in there instead of, let's say, tackling them. And I look over at Oz.
I am not the only tackler. And I'll look over at Jade.
What?
You with the bow.
What? I thought you were gonna hurt somebody. I didn't know who was on whose side.
I'm glad.
Quentin's
our
walking
instincts are
into the
close.
house.
Okay, Quentin's walking. That's fine. We'll have
Well-
Quentin.
I'll go in after him.
As I'm staring at Oz, I'm just gonna walk. Like, sorry, and just keep on walking.
Okay, Quentin, you're walking into the house first.
Trapped.
You push open the door, which creaks loudly, echoing through the unlived home. The torchlight dances across the walls and things within the home, and you can smell the stale air of a home long abandoned. The mold and mildew just hang in the air. A large table rests at the center of the room, with a few vases resting upon it. The previous owner here must have been an enthusiast for hunting game, as the heads of their past hunts hang on the walls, displayed proudly. 2 sets of stairs rest in front of you, both leading to the upstairs area, where you can see a look-over balcony above. And the ceilings are high and vaulted, giving your footsteps creaking echoes in the chamber. Give me 1 second here. Quentin, bring the rest. Oh.
Whoa.
Whoever lived here before really liked his game and trophies.
You can see that debris and general mess litter the floors, further indicating decay and time has not been kind to this place. 2 suits of armor rest near each stairway, giving the place a historic, regal feel. Hallways proceed to the west and east side of the room, leading deeper into the main level. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna try and I'm listening to hear if I can hear footsteps or any signs of other inhabitants in this place.
Okay. Give me a
with you.
Okay. You can roll a perception with advantage because you and Jade are listening for footsteps.
Him or me?
16.
Just him?
Him. You don't hear any footsteps.
Do I not hear any footsteps?
That's what you were doing, right? Listening for footsteps?
Yeah.
You didn't hear any. Besides your own.
Okay.
I'm taking what he says literally, and I'm looking at like the floorboards and to see if this place is structurally sound.
1 second.
Shifting weight.
Okay.
You'd be the perfect test subject.
Yeah. So you begin walking around, and the boards definitely creak a bit. Some of them are really solid. For the age of the home, of what they're projecting the age of the home is, they've held up well. So you're walking around doing that.
I'm going to be going on the left side.
Yep.
Basically, I'm looking for a library.
The rest of you are kind of turning. It's getting dark because only Quentin and.
Yep. Well, so while they're separating, I'm over there looking at is that an armor set there, or is that just decoration?
Hold on. For some reason, his light is way bigger than everybody else's. I thought it was quite large.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh no,
It's
no,
fine.
his is right, but Quentin's is wrong. Yeah, Quentin's is wrong.
It's just potent. Just a little light, but it's
A
potent.
torch gives off a lot of light first. There, that's better. Oh, poppycock.
What?
Don't judge me. There we go.
All the judges.
I know.
There. Let there be light.
Okay. All right. What did you say you were doing?
So, is that a suit of armor by me?
By you. Where are you?
I'm down here in the bottom, hiding in the shrubbery.
Shrubbery.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, he is.
Yeah, that is a suit of armor. Yep.
Okay. So as I'm going to be investigating, as Quentin's moving away, I'm like, blasted Quentin, stop! I can't see. And then right with that last word, like a little light will pop up, and I'm going to unintentionally cast dancing lights.
Do you know what the light radius is on that?
Yes, I do, because I'm staring at it. It is a dim light in a 10-foot radius.
That's it? No bright?
Dim light in a 10-foot radius.
Okay.
Wow.
There you go. You have that. Okay. You're investigating the armor.
Okay. Gonna just look at the light just popped up, and I'm like,
Okay.
Which one of you did that?
Quentin said you were working your way toward the western hallway. Bishop,
Yep.
were you heading the eastern hallway?
No, I was just staying in the
Okay. You're
lobby
staying
here.
here. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just wandering around.
Are you
the lobby.
investigating or are you just wandering around?
I can do an investigation. I mean, I'm not much of a
Yeah, roll it up.
mason
You're looking around.
carpenter. Okay. $16.
Fair enough.
I'm just looking at the floorboards, the walls, just
Yeah. You find a broken sconce and a few tattered pieces of cloth, and surprisingly, through the debris, you find 13 copper coins.
You're rich.
Shoo.
Okay.
I'd like to go over to the tiger skin,
Okay.
and I'm going to kneel down and kind of pet it and say, "Sorry, old friend. Sorry to see you this way," and just kind of investigate it.
Okay. Roll it up.
Great Uncle Houston, how did you get here?
I mean, it's a tiger skin. It's very old.
Investigation sucks.
So nothing special about it that you can tell. Marsland, what are you doing? You're the one I haven't heard from yet.
Yep. I am going to cautiously approach the stairs and kind of poke my head up into the second floor and see if I see anything.
Okay. You are working your way up the stairs. Now, it's dark. Do you have dark vision?
I have a torch out.
Oh,
He did say he had one.
I did not hear that. So, everyone has a torch.
By the way, I believe I have dark vision. By the way,
I don't. I got dark vision. I don't have no torch.
I'm just gonna cast light on the house.
I'm just continuously casting Shocking Grasp, and letting that be my light.
Okay. So, I got a couple things going on here. We'll do with...
sorry, Restus, your house is on fire. Let your fire.
Gwenton,
Not a keeper.
Gwenton, as you walk down the western hallway, you see two doorways to the north, and you can see that the room kind of turns and opens up on the eastern side or
I'm just
southern
gonna Go
side.
to the first door and try opening it.
Okay, so you're at the first door. All right, so you're there. Hold on, Marsland.
E.
You step upstairs, and right now you see there's a hallway to the west and to the east, and there's a lot of debris and things where you're at. and you can kind of look over and look down at where everyone else is right now on the main floor.
Okay, so I'm just kind of like poking my head up there.
Yep.
Hello, is anybody up there?
You hear nothing.
Must have been my imagination. And I'll go back down onto the first floor, and I'm gonna take out my notebook and a quill. And I'm gonna start studying all of the artifacts in this room. Just
Okay.
taking notes, observing them.
Okay. Perfect. Oz, what are you doing?
Playing with my lighted balls. I want to, because I casted dancing lights,
Yep.
right? And then I'm like, wow, I did that. And then I'm just gonna continue just trying to produce another one and then another one. I'm just slowly messing around with that and trying to see how I can, and just playing around with the lighted balls.
Okay. Bishop, what are you doing?
I assume that I'm not seeing really anything out of the norm.
No, I mean, it's a house that's been here
Oh,
a
house.
while. Yeah.
Do I notice that Quentin is no longer in the area?
What's your passive perception?
16.
Yeah. You notice he walked off toward the west.
I will head that direction.
Quentin. All right. You walk into the room here, and you see it looks like a guest room. It's well cared for, with a large bed made up and everything in general order, save for the decay of the house in general. The far window's been broken and fallen in, leaving glass all over the floor. Let me show you what you see. You open the door.
What's her ask?
Sliver.
What do you want to do?
I'm just gonna walk back out. I just want to see what was in the room was. I'm investigating everything.
Okay. You look. Oh, you want to investigate the room? I mean, you can investigate the room if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Roll it up.
Investigation. Good old +0.
Me too.
17.
Okay, good roll. You walk around the room checking it. This is a really nice room. There's a small bookshelf in there with a few books of various types. It looks like light reading that maybe the master of the house might have put for guests in case they needed something to help put them to sleep. That kind of stuff. It's a neat room.
I'm gonna flip through the books real quick just to make sure none of them say, The Idiot's Guide to Necromancy.
Yeah, so you look through them, and none of them have any markings or anything special, and you begin to leave the room, and
Fuck this
That's
shit out.
creepy.
you hear that, and you feel like something cold brush your hand as you walk out of the room. And as soon as you walk out of the room, Bishop's like right there. He kind of startles you.
Whoa, man. Where did you come from?
I am sorry. You were looking for a library.
Yeah, and I found some books. Do you think with someone as big as you'd be a little louder than walking through here?
I have heard that before.
Well, I found a place that somebody could sleep. It's pretty nice. Only a mild case of possession based on a random kid laughter.
Sorry?
But I didn't see anything in the books over here, so I want to keep looking.
I will help you. I do have some medical background.
I appreciate it. I understand it's a long shot of finding anything super useful here, but if we're here to do a job, might as well try to find anything we can.
I would suggest picking Marsland's brain as well, as he has already read some info.
That was awesome. I was gonna do that, especially if I found anything that I think might be able to help. He seems more well versed in that area.
I'm sorry, did you say you heard children laughing?
Yes, there was a child's laugh. Probably something trickled the sound or something, the wind blowing. The window was broken after all.
Could have been children out in an alley.
Could have been. Nothing scary is going to happen. We're just going to completely
I'm sorry,
ignore all this.
There was something in another campaign with one of Mike's characters, and it just made me think about that. It's not real.
There is no laughing children and moving bikes coming around the hedges.
All right. Marsland, what are you doing?
I'm studying all of the animals and creatures and artifacts in the lower room.
Okay, so you're still doing that? Okay. Jade.
Oh, had I already gone through and done that?
Yeah, you've been here a little bit.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm going to go down the hall and take a peek in those rooms down there.
As you walk down the hall, you see a door to the north and to the south with a window on the far east. What would you like to do?
Oh, I thought there was going to be more there.
Nope.
I'll take a peek in the door on the left. Or the north, I should say.
The north? Okay. You grab the door handle, and it's locked.
Rats. What about the door to the south?
Okay. So much. You open the door slowly, and you find a large room surrounded by several beds along the walls. Debris here has created quite a mess on the floor. By the condition of the room, you would guess that whoever was here, or has been here since, left in quite a hurry. A large fireplace rests on the eastern wall, and by the look of it, hasn't been lit in quite some time. Let me open that up for you so you can see. That's what you see.
Okay. I'll go around to the various drawers and surfaces and see if anything valuable is left behind.
Okay. So you just want to you found, of course, there's several beds here. You do see a chest at the foot of one of the beds, on the eastern side of the room. The beds seem to be made from fine linens and look to be quite comfortable. If you want to investigate everything, go ahead and roll it up.
Okay. $19.
Okay. What specifically do you want to investigate?
The drawers and surfaces and the chest.
Okay. You check the
surfaces being like the desktops, I mean.
Okay. Checking the drawers and the tables and things, you find some old games. You find remnants of clothing in some of the drawers, and you find one chest that's been emptied, and the other chest is locked.
It's a shame. Well, this room is awfully tidy. I suppose somebody must have left this in a rush. Let's tidy it up just in case they do come back. And I'll start making up the beds.
Okay. As you make up the beds, you hear something clank onto the floor from the western bed. And you find a key.
Hello? Somebody there?
And you can see the key just laying on the floor.
Is it? Did I rustle it free, or is it like far away from me?
No, it's nearly at your feet. It was like in the covers.
Oh, okay. I misheard you then. I'll pick up the key, and let's see if it fits in the chest that was locked.
Okay. So you're going to go over to there. All right. While you do that, Oz, what are you doing?
Great balls of fire.
I've got
Still playing
light,
with
thank
his
you very
balls.
much. I've got the little light balls, and I've got dark vision. So,
So
I
what
would
are you
like to
doing?
I'm sitting
He's
on the
staring
table.
at the balls.
Yeah, I'm sitting on the table. I'm just gonna sit on the table,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna continue trying to make different shapes with the balls.
Okay.
Rusty did say entertain yourselves.
All right. Oz sits there, and he's just got these 3 balls of light. They're just kind of spinning around, and he'll hit one, and it bounces out and comes back to him. Jade, what are you doing?
So, I was following Marsden because I wanted to talk to him.
Okay. Okay, that's what you're doing. Back to the other 2. What do y'all want to do?
Gonna go to the next door.
All right.
Just kind of right behind him.
Okay. All right. You open the door to the west room, and it looks like it might have been lived in recently. There's a couple rats scurry across the floor as you enter. The bed is a mess and shows visible signs of sweat stains on the sheets. Broken glass covers the floor here as an outside window has been broken.
Bishop, it looks like someone has been here recently. We better let the others know to be on their guard. Oh, look, a black room. I can't see shit.
A big city like this with an abandoned house. It would not surprise me that one of the beggars not break in to find a place to sleep.
I would agree. I just worry that maybe. Those are doors? Those aren't windows?
Those are windows. They're just showing that they're
Okay.
closed.
I was like, oh no, we gotta keep investigating. No, it wouldn't surprise me at all, Bishop. Just hopefully they're not violent. And can I do another investigation on the room?
Absolutely.
I'll help out, so take advantage.
13 and an 8. So 13.
So just terrible.
I have +0, sir.
I mean, you struggle with finding things in the room. You seem distracted because of what happened before, what you feel happened, but you're still kind of questioning everything in your head. You don't find anything here. Bishop, the room seems solid from a structural standpoint here, to your knowledge of buildings. Having lived with dwarves, you expect more stuff to be stone, and this is all wood. So, except for the outside. The outside walls are stone.
Well, if he buys this house, it is well made.
Considering it's supporting us with no problems, it doesn't seem to be very many damages. Just mostly windows all broken in.
All right. What do you want to do?
Make our way back out, following the path now.
Okay.
Are those more windows?
Those are windows on the western side, yeah. And there you see a door to the eastern side and a door to the south.
Okay. Well, it's back to us. We'll investigate.
I wish it had a different icon for windows.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Marsland. You insert the key. How come this is being so weird?
I don't know.
I'm blind.
There we go. There's going to be like people
see.
all over this thing.
Blinded by the light.
You you insert the key and turn it, and it doesn't turn.
This must not be the lock for this key. Oh, but there was the door. Let me try the door. I'm gonna go try the door across the hall.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. You. Gosh. Of course not. You insert the key into the door there and turn it, and it does not turn. And you see Jade approaching from the west.
Hi, Jade.
Hey, just to ease my mind, you did see somebody walking around upstairs, right? Past the window?
Oh, I saw some sort of shadow, but I went up the stairs to look upstairs, and I didn't see anything, but by all means, go take a look for yourself.
Just makes me really feel uneasy. So I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't seeing anything. Maybe it was just my imagination, but so just thought I'd ask. You finding anything down here?
Oh, there's a bunch of beds in there. This door is locked, and I found this key, but I have yet to find what this key is for.
Did you try oh well, never mind. You are pretty puny. Thought about maybe slamming your shoulder into the door.
He's like 3 foot taller than you, by the way.
You're pretty puny.
You're a small one. I'm not Z anymore.
It's sad that's what you're still thinking, right? Is it not? All right. Well, back that up. All right. Well, maybe I'll go upstairs and have a look around.
By all means, I don't have any reason to believe that there would be anything that would cause harm to any of us here.
I don't know. I don't know. I just got one of those feelings. Can't explain it. Just got one of those feelings.
And Mars takes his hand and puts it on his shoulder. It is good to root your feelings in logic and thought. Why should you be uneasy about this place? There has been nothing that has come out to make any moves against. Whoa.
That was me.
Yeah, it's like, wow. Psychedelic.
Okay.
Well, if you say so, I will try to calm my nerves. And I'll head back to the stairwell because there was a set of armor there, correct?
Yep.
I'm going to look at it and check it out.
Okay. Marsland, what are you doing after that? You've made one bed.
One must not leave any tasks unfinished. I'll go back and finish making the beds.
Okay. Going back into there. As you're making the bed to the southwest, again you hear clink, 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 clink.
What is up with these beds?
And you find another key.
You're pooping keys out everywhere.
Just one? Were all those clinks one key?
Yeah.
Does nobody have a better spot to keep their keys but in their bed? This is very curious. I'm going to pick up the key and then I'm going to go to the remaining 3 beds and shake out their sheets.
Okay. Give me an investigation.
16.
Okay. Again, you move to the one on the southeast side, and you find another key under the pillow.
What the heck?
But as you are making the bed in the northeast side of the room, you find one of the bedposts. The top of it is loose, like it's slightly unscrewed.
Bed posts?
Yeah.
Well, this is a shame. This is such shoddy craftsmanship. Who could possibly take pride in making a bed frame that is coming loose like this? And he starts trying to. Would it be like a screwable thing?
Yeah.
Okay. He starts screwing it like to make it tighter. And
Yep.
then pauses. I wonder, and unscrews it all the way.
Inside, you find a small key.
Are you serious? Nothing else?
Nothing else.
What is up with all the keys? This is very curious. I'm gonna look at all the keys in my hand. Do they all look similar, or they look wildly different? Like they go to all sorts of different things?
They all look different. Like they all go to different things.
Okay. So I've made up all the beds at this point?
Yep.
Okay. Well, might as well try all of the keys. And I bend down to I'm assuming that chest right in front of me is the locked one.
Yep.
I'm going to try all of the keys, see if any of them open it.
Okay. The last key, the one you found in the bedpost, you turn it in the chest and you hear click, click, and the chest pops up, and a bit of dust puffs out into the air.
About time one of these worked.
Marsden's working on his maid degree.
What do you want to do from here?
Well, I'm looking to see what's in the chest.
Okay. Inside, you find a small vial of a red liquid that you know right away is a healing potion.
Okay.
You find 12 gold, 17 silver,
Uh,
old woman's clothes, a dagger, and a journal.
17 silver, you said?
Yep.
Dagger, journal, old woman's clothes.
Yep.
Okay. I'll pick up the gold, silver, set the dagger on top of the bed, and then pick up the journal and thumb through it.
Looking through the journal, you see that it was a diary, and while heavily decayed, you can read about the early settlements of Candor's Keep, life in the West Yards, and life as a servant of the house. It was a good tale filled with many happy stories, though it seems whoever owned the journal had feelings for the lord of the house.
The lord of the house. Do I know what that means?
The owner of the house. You're well read, aren't you?
I'm assuming that's what that means, but
All right,
okay.
back to Oz. We get back to Oz. Oz is just bouncing magical balls around the room. They're just ping, 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 ping. He hits them.
Just, I'm bouncing them off one wall, and it's going off the other one, catching with one hand, and I'm just continuing to do that with like the three balls just going back and forth, and while standing on the table, and just having a little light show down there.
Give me a dexterity check.
Oh, I'm glad you asked me for that because I have advantage on dexterity checks. So let me just go ahead and do that right for you now.
Why do you have advantage, by the way?
It says advantage on dex against effects that you can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
And it's not really an effect. It's whether you're falling off the table or not.
It's a ball of light. That's an effect.
More of, are you paying attention?
I'm certainly paying attention. Look at that. 14.
All right. You almost fall off the table, but you don't.
Yep. You just have a wide stance on the table, and then continuing to bounce balls.
Okay. All right. Well, that's going on. Quentin, Bishop, what do you want to do?
Go into the next room.
There's one to the east and one to the south.
Go to the south one.
Yep.
Okay. Dun, dun. You grab hold of the door and it's locked.
Well, we're not going to go to this door right now.
That is not exactly true. The lady who helped prepare me got up in age and kept locking her keys in the house. I'll pull out my thieves' tools.
Okay.
I was not expecting you to be a lockpick there, Bishop.
I got tired of replacing doors.
I guess that is a better solution.
That's what Dex plus my
Can we cast
proficiency.
guidance on him?
Are you proficient in them?
Yes.
Okay, then yes.
Plus guidance.
Oh, okay, you're going to put guidance on it? Okay. Plus
Yeah.
guidance.
Okay, so that's 13, 14, 15 plus a d4.
Mhm.
Yep.
So 17.
Okay. You see Bishop make a few quick turns and you hear the door pop open a little bit.
Very good job there, Bishop.
Definitely came in handy.
Is that a pun for a doorknob?
Yeah, pretty much what you saw was like a little device come out of his finger. It was.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
Always
Ha,
enjoy a good
ha,
pun.
ha.
After you, then.
I'll open the door.
Okay. You open the door and walk into a large open room. Various musical instruments litter the room, all in different states of wear and decay. You can see pieces of the ceiling have fallen and debris from the plants outside have blown into the room. This room is a bit colder than the hall that you were in previously. Let me open the door.
It looks like they were fans of music.
Yes, this is a very nice room to have these instruments in. I wonder how often they practice. Okay, I'm sorry, but that one table looks like it has legs and arms.
Oh, yeah, it's just
Like
the way they. Yeah, I get what you're
Dead
saying.
bodies under it. I'm gonna, investigate this room like I did the last one,
Okay.
and we go over and see how the loot is doing.
I'm helping you too, so.
Advantage.
14 and nat 20.
Okay. You investigate the room. Some of the instruments are in a usable state. You're helping, so I'll put you over here. You do see a flute on the floor that looks like it's in pretty good shape.
I'll pick it up then.
Went up
and-
the water spout.
don't
Down
like
came the rain and washed the
like that at all.
spider
You start
out.
hearing singing.
Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. So Incy Wincy Spider went up the spout again. Incy Wincy Spider went up
What?
the water spout.
Damn kids are playing
Down
outside
came the
again.
rain and washed the spider out.
You both
yeah.
hear
Out
this.
came the sun and dried up all the rain. So Incy Wincy
Bishop, you hear this too,
Spider
right?
went up the spout again.
Screw this.
That was odd. And I'm kind of like circling the room, like spinning observing the whole room.
And
I don't-
as you pick up the flute, you see an apparition form in the middle of the room.
Bishop, do you see this? I'll point to the.
Hey,
If
that is mine. Unless you are planning on playing a song for me, please put that down. You see the spirit of a woman dressed in long robes, long flowing hair. Her eye sockets are devoid of eyes. It's just black, hollow, and she just floats there in the center of the room.
If you teach me how to play it, I'll play it. We'll make you. We'll help you pass on.
She just stares at you, waiting.
we did not mean
Can
to
Bishop see
disturb
it?
you.
You never.
Do what?
Can Bishop see it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I want to make sure it wasn't something like from touching the
Nope.
flute. Bishop.
Quentin, I suggest putting the flute down.
I'll set it back down. Well, he did say there were ghosts here. Did not believe him at all on that one.
Thank you. And she fades away.
Not
They call a priest.
sure we can do anything about that.
Yeah, I don't think that I saw it either. Side note, what's the difference between casting a spell as a spell and as a ritual?
A ritual takes 10 minutes and doesn't use a spell slot.
Time.
Could I do a ritual then for detect magic?
It has to be marked with a ritual spell, and I don't think detect magic is.
Wait, no, it is.
It is. I think it is. Yeah.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
detect magic and identify item or rituals.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as it's got that R. Yep.
Yep. Well, the whole reason I asked is because I found the extra ritual thing, and I was like, I wasn't sure what it did.
Okay.
Yep.
Is that what you want to do?
Yep. Well, Bishop, let's see if this flute is magical in any way.
All right. You just going to hang out there with him?
I'm standing there watching where she was.
Okay.
Don't come back. Don't come back. Don't come back. Don't come back. Don't come back.
All right. Jade, you are going over to... gosh, bloody hell. You are going over to the stairs. Or to the armor. What do you want to do? Jade.
You muted, Jade.
All right. Marslin, what are you doing?
Where am I again?
You're
You're still in the room.
still in the freaking room. There you go.
Okay.
Are we there now?
Oh, we got him back. I am going to cast as a ritual Unseen Servant, and have him just continue to go around tidying up the room.
Okay.
Just cleaning, making it nice. And then I'm going to take the keys and go across the room again, or go across the hall again, and try the portfolio of keys and see if any of them unlock the door.
Okay. Since you're doing a ritual spell, that's 10 minutes, so that's going to be a bit for you. But I'll go ahead and move you over there for when the time comes. Jade.
Hey, I'm back. I was just going to investigate the armor.
Okay. Investigate it.
I'm working
14.
on it.
Oh.
I'm kind of lagging here a little bit. That's not going to work.
It's armor, and while you've seen armor, it's not something you're super familiar with.
Yeah. obviously with a 2. All right. So at that, I am just kind of like look around me, and then I'm going to proceed upstairs very quietly.
Okay, go ahead and sneak.
At least I got something on that one. Ooh, yeah, there you go. Nat 20 plus 6, 26.
Okay, you feel stealthy.
Yes.
I'll leave this down here. All right, you go upstairs. And Oz, what are you doing?
So, noticing now that everybody is gone, I'm going to take or just dissipate the light balls, and then I'm going to go back to the left. That's where I saw Gwynton heading off to while I was sitting around. Yep.
Okay, that's where you're heading?
Yep, I'm going to head that way, and yeah.
Okay. Gwynton, you cast Detect Magic, and the flute glows. It's the only thing that glows in the room.
Okay. So, Bishop. Hey, so do I then know, like...
You know it's magical.
Do I know what school's magic it's from? So I know it's a dumb question. So
no, because Grayson did this to me all the time.
No, Grayson had an ability where it told him what school it was.
Oh, Detect Magic doesn't do that? Then no.
No, it does. It says.
Oh, it doesn't? Okay.
Yeah. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any.
Okay. I have this written down.
Okay. Because I was going to say, I know there was something about it.
You see that it glows kind of a rainbow color. It has illusionary magic.
So that ghost could be a lie. I'm going to tell Bishop that this flute is magical, and it seems to be of an illusionary magic.
Do you think she was an illusion?
It's completely possible. Give me a second. Sorry. Phone's going off.
I don't know what to do with that information.
Neither do I, but maybe someone casts a spell on it to make people think there's ghosts here. But why just a random flute?
A flute in a music room? What?
What? Everything in this room, though. Why just a flute? Why not the organ or the piano or the guitar or the dead? Oh, that was a harp too.
The harp.
You could try picking it up again.
I'll pick it up again.
Okay.
She's back.
You pick it up and she fades back. I said that was mine.
Do I hear this?
No, you are too far away.
Are you the one that put a spell on this?
Put a spell on me.
That is mine. Are you planning on playing a song for me?
Why would you put a spell of illusionary magic on this flute?
She just stares at you.
Well, Bishop, do you think we should take this seriously, or should we just walk away with it and see what happens?
You could try playing it.
I could try. I don't think it'll end very well. I'll try playing it. So, performance.
Yep.
Good old Can I guidance myself?
Yeah, you can guidance yourself.
Okay. I'm at least above average.
Hello.
Give me a second.
Room service. How may we service you today?
Housekeeping? Want me to fluff pillow?
That was a total of 16,
16.
and I will be right back.
Okay. As Gwenton grabs the flute and begins playing, small spectral woodland animals appear from the flute as he plays, and they dance around the room, illuminating it slightly. Flowers fall around them as the song plays softly, and as he ends the song, all of the images disappear.
Do I hear that?
That was beautiful. Guard it well. And she fades away.
Thank you.
Yeah, you definitely hear the flute playing.
Okay.
I believe we should move on, Boynton. We'll head towards the door.
Okay. As you step out, Oz comes from around the corner.
Yep. Ah, there you are. Did you hear that?
Explain that.
The music. Did you hear the music?
Yes, that was Quentin.
Quentin, I did not know that you could play the... That was amazing.
He was unsure of himself. Maybe the specter that we encountered scared the best out of him.
The what? The specter? There, you saw something?
Yes, after searching the room, we picked up this flute. It triggered what we thought was an illusion. It asked us to play.
I miss playing the flute. I used to play it often. Well, Quentin, maybe at some time, as we're passing the time, sitting in this house, we should play the flute together.
There may be some merit behind spooks and specters in this house.
Well, if you say you saw one, then I suppose.
We
What
have
else?
not entered that room, and I point towards the other door.
Excellent. Well, I suppose now is as good a time as any to go and investigate it now.
I would agree. And I'll head to the door.
Is this the door right here?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. While you're doing that,
Okay, I'm back.
Marslin, your unseen servant, is cleaning the floors.
Beautiful.
And you walk
Perfect.
over to the other door. And you try one of the keys, as you said you wanted to do.
Yes.
And you hear the door click and open.
Roar!
Opening the door, you see two large tables with now the very old remains of a meal spread out across them. The mold smell is worse here than the rest of the house. Around the room are crates, barrels, and debris. Part of the ceiling has broken and fallen to the floor. On the west side of the room is a fireplace where a pot hangs slightly. A baker's oven rests on the wall on the east side of the room, the door partially open, and molded bread still lies inside. Two stoves line the northern wall. The room is quite chilly.
So it looks kitchen-like?
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
Okay. I'm going to do a similar investigation of this room, kind of tidying up as I go along, and I'm going to cast. Would this work? Could I cast mending on the moldy things to remove mold?
No.
Ow.
That's a chemical reaction, and you can't do that to chemical reaction.
Okay. Then what I said. Go around and investigate the room.
Okay.
And tidy up a little bit.
Roll it up.
11.
Okay. You start searching the room, and as you head toward the northern part of the room, something pushes you backwards, just a force. You just don't know if you stumbled on something or what it was.
That was quite strange, whatever happened there. Well, it is not science unless it is repeatable. And I'll take a step forward and see if it happens again.
You step forward, and this time it shoves you, and you actually fall down.
Excuse me, is something there that I cannot see?
This is my place. A spirit forms in front of you and hangs right between the tables.
Who is it I have the pleasure of speaking to here?
Leave this place.
Why do you like me gone? Did you used to live here?
Give me a perception check.
6.
Okay. It begins pacing
Towards me?
back and forth at the moment.
What is your name?
I will not warn again.
Are you looking to attack me?
And as you say that, roll initiative.
Oh, okay. 9.
Get her!
This is totally a getter moment.
Very much so. Okay. It's going to come at you. And it's going to attack. Oh my god, your AC is so terrible.
I've been meaning to fact check that. It seems wrong.
It's a Smurf in a robe.
Do you have really low dex?
Yeah.
That's why. Okay. Okay. You take 12 points of necrotic damage.
12?
Wow.
Murph.
Holy crap. Okay.
And it's your turn.
I'm going to take my action to disengage. And I'm going to start booking it.
Okay.
I'm running out the room, around the corner, down the hall. As far as I can go.
Okay.
And bonus action to dash.
Okay.
Reaction to shit his pants.
That's an at will.
Okay. So
I'm
you
screaming as I'm
get
going.
about there.
Yeah.
As you run down the hallway, you hear the door to the kitchen area just slam shut. Bam!
I'm still running.
Which way? Which way from here?
I'm shouting out everybody's names. Where is everybody?
Everyone else is gone.
Where is everybody?
Bishop, you have a high passive perception, so you would hear that. Jade, you would hear that.
Sounds like Marsland's in trouble.
Do I
We
hear?
should go see what he found him.
If I hear their voices, I'm gonna run into the room. Otherwise, I'm just running and I'm gonna start looking in rooms to see if I see people.
Okay, you're just right. Jade, do you do anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna start running back downstairs.
Okay. You get down there and you just see Marsland just running down the hall to the west.
Marsland! What's the matter?
Ah, where'd you come from?
Upstairs. What's going on?
I'm looking down the hall. I don't see him coming after me.
You see, well, you don't see him in front of you. You can see him behind you.
No, sorry, the spectral thing.
No, you don't. You don't see it.
Okay. Watch out behind you. I don't see him, but I can't be sure he's not here. And I'm like holding my. Would I have visible wounds?
Yeah, like they wouldn't be able to see him at this distance, but yes.
Holding my wounds. I'm very hurt. There is something in there that does not want us to be here.
Do I physically see him hurt?
Not from that distance.
Okay. So I'm gonna
around the corner.
Okay.
Is everything okay?
Oh, everything is not okay.
Are the rest of you going too?
Yeah. I'm also going to peek into those two rooms as we walk by, because I think I would be able to see anything magical in them, especially that first room where I had a kid laugh.
You don't see anything.
Darn.
Marsland, were you attacked by a rat?
Is this what rat would do this to somebody?
As you get
Melbourne.
closer, you see like these black markings, almost like a char, like his veins have burst from the inside out all over his face. His eyes are red, with broken blood vessels, and he's kind of holding himself as he bleeds, kind of not from a gash, but just his body's just bleeding.
Have I ever seen Myriad's Kiss?
Nope.
He's got it. He's got the kiss. Did you touch a worm?
A worm? I did not touch a worm.
Yeah,
There's
I believe he's infected.
There is a ghost in the kitchen down there that does not want us to be here.
Don't touch him.
Check.
Yeah, rolled up.
Ooh, look at that. Natural one.
You look perfectly normal.
He looks fine.
Marsland, do you have any healing potions to take right now to first close up those wounds? It looks like you. Would I recognize it as necromancy?
That it's necrotic.
Yeah, sorry, necrotic.
Give me a medicine check.
Does it look like Hugh's hands?
That's different.
23.
Wow.
Yeah, you recognize that it's necrotic.
So I do believe that you were attacked by a ghost, but what did you do to anger the ghost?
I stood there. That is it. I walked into the kitchen, and he was pissed.
But what did he say?
He said leave, which I tried to reason with him and understand why he wanted me to leave, but he was not one to be reasoned with.
Sounds like a completely different ghost than the one we just saw in the music room then.
It
You saw
sounds
a
like
ghost
we've...
too.
Yes. There was a ghost in the music room.
But she seemed to be more peaceful. It was just simply play her a song or put the flute down.
She wanted you to play her a song.
It was
It
her
was a very strange house indeed.
Well, it is possibly 1,000 years old.
True. I wonder what the residents of this place used to be.
But do you have anything to heal yourself right now? Or do you need me
Oh,
to
as a matter
you
of
up?
fact, I think I did find a healing potion back in one of those rooms. I'll take out that healing potion I had and drink that.
Okay.
Are you sure that he does not have the kish?
He
Yes.
is not showing any symptoms.
And I'll poke him in the neck. What about that?
Bruising and symptoms are two different things.
He has had a
It's
necrotic attack.
Hey, James, it's max on the regular healing potion
Oh, it is?
Yeah, we fixed that. It's just full.
Oh, I missed that.
for general healing.
Oh, that is exactly the amount I needed.
Myriad's kiss is a disease, Oz. This was an attack.
If you're sure, then I suppose I will concede. But that was frightening, especially with us being so close to the worm.
I suggest we continue searching together.
Yes. Should we go back to the room we were about to go? That would conclude all the search of the West Wing.
I think that would be best, knowing that there is another ghost in the other area.
And
That
I
one.
suggest you do not go into that room. He does not like visitors. Although there is one room that I have yet to explore down there.
There is.
We will.
I would suggest Restus not
Wasn't
purchase
there
this
a-
building.
Door at the end of the hall, or was it
That was a window. Yep.
Oh, I thought that was a door.
I would agree with
There's
that.
no more rooms at the end of the hall to explore.
Check. Eastern Hall. Haunted kitchen.
Okay. You walk around the corner together into the locked door.
This one's locked too.
Yep.
I will, just because it's what I did to the other one.
I'll cast guidance on him again.
Okay.
Work your magic hands there, Bishop.
You're good.
21.
Dang. Boop, boop, boop. Done. Whose dog is that?
Mine.
You open the door and you see that the room is filled with various odds and ends of supplies and crates. The food that was stored here is long since decayed, and the smell of mold is oppressive in the room. Small spiders scurry away as light wraps around the corner of the room.
Is detect magic still on?
Yep.
Okay. Nothing glowing.
Nope. Guessing
Well, at
you're
least
all
nothing in this room is magic.
gonna walk in here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll stand outside and bounce the magical ball of light on the ground.
Okay. All
I'll
right.
check the southeast corner. Is that a crate that's
I'll
full?
do an investigation.
Okay.
I'll be helping him since I'm always investigating when I'm walking in.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Oh, Nat 1. Nat 20.
You investigate the room, and you actually find one of the boards is loose in the back corner of the room.
I'll put my foot on it, and then I'll go and poke it.
It falls in when you poke it, and looking inside, you see a small stash hidden underneath the board.
I'll just pick it up and pocket it.
You pull a small sack of coins out and a book that looks quite pristine, even though it's been under the floorboards for who knows how long.
Could we see him do that?
Good chance.
Jesus Christ, guys, give me a fucking second.
Give me the book.
You see 3 hands go into the
Right.
book as soon as he's just slapping them all away.
Sack of
What you got,
coins.
buddy?
I pull up the book. Is there a title on it or anything?
Nope.
I'll open the front page or the cover.
Pages are blank.
That book
Marsden?
is magical, Bishop.
This book is magical.
It's glowing right now.
I
So I'm
very much
detecting
would like to
magic
see
in it.
this.
Marsland,
My balls are glowing.
Ow.
I see nothing on this book.
Would you mind if I
Quentin
take a
says
look at
it's
it?
magical. I'll hand the book over.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a look at it and see if I see anything.
It's a really nice book.
Is it?
Yeah.
Does it say anything?
Pages are empty.
Cool.
Who would hide an empty book?
Marsden, I see
But
it.
it's magic.
Based on
You're
what
asking for it?
Quentin. Yes.
Sure, you can take a look at it, Quentin.
Thank you. I'll look at it, even though I don't think anything's going to be different. Sorry, I'm trying not to think of like something that Quentin wouldn't know to do, such as invisible ink solutions. Can I say anything when I'm looking at it with all the magic?
It's teal.
It is a very nice teal color.
No, the
Is it nice?
the magic glow on it is teal, which is for enchantments.
Okay. Marsden, this book seems to be enchanted. Do you have anything that can dispel it?
Would I know what to do with that?
Or at least what it is. It is a very nice book.
In all of the books I have seen, have I seen anything like this?
You've seen a lot of books.
Cool.
To you, I mean, because you don't have detect magic on. It just looks like a book. Looks like a very nice book.
Oh, only the person that casts detect magic can see the glow?
Yep.
Yes.
I don't know how I missed that.
That's why I didn't know it was magic. He just said it was magic. It just looked like a nice book. It definitely looks newer than this house.
I'm gonna take out my quill, open up the front page, and write
I'll hand it
hello
back to
in
him.
it.
So he
Oh,
can
you
write
still
it.
have it. Can I see it again, Quentin, please?
Yes, you're more familiar with books than I am. Hand it over.
I'll take out my quill and write hello in the front page.
Okay.
Goodbye pops up.
Lightning zaps him across the room.
It says hello now on the page.
It doesn't disappear, nothing else appears.
Nope.
We might have to save this for later. Maybe the head priest can help with it.
Or someone from the academy.
Yes, that would also be a good choice.
I realize there are 2 different magics.
Oh, I am wait. I'm going to sit down and as a ritual do identify on the book.
Okay. That takes 10 minutes. What do the rest of you want to do? You just want to sit around?
Yeah, because I want to know what's going on with the book.
Do you communicate that that's what you're doing?
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, sorry. That's you, Marshall.
Yeah.
Okay. Bishop, Jade, Oz, what do you want to do?
I'll go out to the hallway again.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back out to the main room.
What's going on in there?
Going to just squat down and start licking my paws, keeping an eye on.
Found a loose floorboard, and there was a book which appears to be magical.
So where's
A very nice book.
Quentin and Marslin?
They didn't come back out here.
No.
Inside.
I'll poke my head into the door.
Okay.
They're right there. Wow, you're a funny metal creature. Now, what is going on here? What's going on?
I believe they are casting a ritual on the book.
Bow down to the book.
Well, that's as entertaining as watching grass grow. Yeah, Quentin, let me see that flute.
You want to see the flute?
I want to see the flute.
I'll hand him the flute.
Can I investigate the flute? It's my first time seeing it.
Sure.
Okay. I'm just looking to see if it's in good shape from the flutes I've seen before. 19.
It's a nice flute.
It's a nice flute. Quentin, do I have your permission to use your flute?
Wipe your spit off it when you're done.
Yes, not a problem. Not a problem. And then I'm going to start playing the flute. I'm proficient in flute playing.
Give a performance check.
Performance. Don't fail me now, dice.
I want you to fail. I just want you someone to be like a loud screech, and that's all you hear from it.
You know what that's the sound? That's the sound of a successful flute player right there.
That sounds like a nat 20.
That's a nat 20. I've been playing flute for quite a while. I did so back in the past, and then I'm just gonna start playing the flute. It's just in
Okay. You start playing the flute, and as you do, small woodland creature images come out from the flute again, and like little rabbits hopping along the floor.
Could be poking at them, like being very curious about these illusions.
And then they dissipate as he finishes the song.
That
is fascinating.
I agree. I've never seen something come from the flute when I play it. I must be getting better.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had anything like that happen when I play my flute. That's fascinating.
You can play the flute as well?
Yes.
Well, when we're done, we should all play the flute. And Quentin,
we
and
should.
Yourself, and you, and we will all play the flute, and it would be amazing.
We could do that.
Are you done in there?
Has it been 10 minutes?
It's been 10 minutes now.
I'm going to throw a light ball at the back of his head. You can't feel anything. I'm just going to go boop.
Oh. I stand up. I have got it. I understand the purpose of this book. And I'm going to walk out into the area where everybody is.
Okay.
Look at this. This is
a book.
Yes, it's not just any book, though. Look at this. I'll take my torch, I'll take the book, and I'll engulf the book in the flame of the torch and look around at everybody like...
you see the torch just consuming the entire book.
What are you...
That does not seem safe.
Excuse me.
Doing?
What have you done to the book?
I'll just tap my foot for a second. Yep. And then I'll remove the torch. See,
And
the book is perfectly fine.
There's not even a scorch mark on the book.
What? You're good.
Does he have it open?
No, I'd imagine it's closed.
Is it closed or it's not closed? Okay, fine.
Why?
No.
Would you like me to open it?
Interesting.
Does a title appear on it? On the cover?
No, it's not the Ring of Sauron.
And then he put in fire, and like Elvin starts coming up on it.
This is an enduring spellbook. It cannot be damaged by fire or water, and it does not deteriorate. Such an impressive
That
book.
explains a lot.
Is there anything inside of it?
Well, there's pages. There is my greeting to the book. There's the binding of the book. There is the
No
cover of the
written
book.
words at all.
Oh, you do not mean the physical makeup of the book. No, the book is empty.
Usually, when I talk about a book and what is inside of it, it means I'm looking for work. What was that? Jade,
Excuse
Hush.
you.
I was talking to Moslin about this book.
We have heard that before.
Yes, we heard it in the music room.
Now go down to the music room.
Okay.
Hello, small child. Are you still here?
Nothing happens.
I suggest we continue our investigation.
Should we take a closer look upstairs? We haven't gone up there yet.
I was on my way up there before I heard the ruckus.
Did you see anything when you were up there?
I was not to the top of the stairs yet when Marslin was yelling.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and go back that way then.
Right.
I see a giant blue man running through a house. I typically pay attention to him as well.
You cannot get over the fact that I am blue.
Now look over at Bishop and then Tabaxi and Quentin. I was like, he's not blue. He's not blue. I'm not blue. You're blue. That is
He's blue.
defining
There is a giant
characteristic.
mechanical contraption. At least a good head taller than any of us.
But he was not running through the living room, screaming.
What
like a
would you
little
do if something had just attacked you?
I would punch it in the face.
It's a ghost. How are you going to punch it?
Well, if it's a ghost, how did it hit you?
See, I told you it was the plague. It is the kiss.
This is a good question. I do not
An
have an answer
illusion.
for you. I do not know how I did that.
I think this is a waste of time.
Are you sure you didn't fall down?
I am sure I did not just fall down. If you do not believe me so much, go walk into the kitchen yourself and get attacked by the ghost.
Quentin, quite frankly, a waste of time. We're shitting in a house looking for rats, and
I am doing nothing of the sort.
Obviously, more than rats is going on in this house.
Yes, we still have to go upstairs.
I
Also-
agree with Bishop. He shouldn't buy this house.
Well, we'll tell him what we've seen when we see him in the morning. But for now, let's go visit upstairs. Also, Oz, can I have that flute back?
Must you?
What?
Must you have the flute back?
Can I please have that flute back? The ghost gave it to me.
I suppose. Take your flute back. I don't want your flute anyway.
It's not good. My flute is better. My balls of light can play sounds. Let's go upstairs.
Alright.
I'll start heading towards the stairs.
Okay.
Take out a ball of light, start bouncing on the ground as I'm walking.
You proceed upstairs. Let me get everybody set up here.
Roll for initiative.
Everybody has a torch except Jade. Okay. All right. And that's there. So. You,
Is that a hole in the floor?
No. Those are the stairs coming up, and you can see that there is a door to the west as well as a hallway that bends around to the south on each side, and there's a door on the east with a hallway that bends to the south. The rest is broken debris, windows, and the like.
Treasure.
Detect magic has faded, right?
It lasts, what, an hour?
I thought it
Oh,
was
it's
10
10
minutes.
minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
then yeah, definitely.
I want to recast it again as a ritual as they're exploring, so that way I can like just look through the rooms that they've opened up once they've done that, look for anything magical.
Okay, so you're gonna sit there and cast that.
Yep, and I'll tell them what I'm doing. So please go ahead and feel free to explore. I'm just going to try to keep an eye out for any magical items again.
You know, if this was Hugh, he would not stop every so often to sit down and cast this ritual. He would move. He would act.
Hugh is not a magic caster. There's a reason we're on different sides of the spectrum from what our abilities are.
Yes, he is useful, and you are sitting there.
That's a
That
comment.
is not very nice, Oz. You were sitting on a table on the first floor,
We are
playing
supposed
with
to
your
be-
balls.
We're supposed to be sitting in this house looking for rats.
We were tasked at making sure the house was sustainable for living.
Is it
Doesn't
not
look like it.
sustainable? And I'll pound the ground.
Oh,
Please tell me you fall through.
You hear the boards, like you feel them shake, and you like dust flies down.
Step there.
Would Jade know which window he's seen that shadow?
A
From
window upstairs. Yeah, on the west
I
side.
wanna- Okay, I want to head to the west.
I'm gonna throw a ball at his little ritual thing in the ground
Okay.
and just let it bounce off the wall and come back.
Okay. All right. What do you want to do? You're at the first door in the hallway to the south.
Just try the handle, door handle.
It opens.
Just gonna be like, listen, this is where I seen something.
You wouldn't have seen it here. It would have been all the way to the south. The window all the way to
Oh,
the
all
south.
the way south. Okay, my bad. Okay. All right, I want to walk that way.
Okay. What the
Let's
rest
go
do you
this
want to
way,
do?
guys.
I'm staying with Quentin.
Okay. And the rest of you are going here all the way to the south.
Yeah.
Okay.
The long tunnel.
I've got my
Wow,
eye.
that's a
I don't
big
like
ass
long
house.
tunnels.
One small cough, and I'm going to quarantine you in only fashion that I can.
I can tell you for certainty it's the same size upstairs as it is downstairs.
Wow.
He checked.
Is it though?
in my map maker, I can actually like bring the levels up, and
Oh,
so I can
nice.
trace the exact shape.
Oh, right on.
Good.
So accuracy. There is no windows here.
No windows.
Are there any locked doors?
There's a door to the west of you, Marsland.
I would like to go up to it and start trying my keys on it.
Okay. None of the keys do anything.
I will then see if the door is locked.
It is not.
Marsland, I suggest twisting the knob first, and then
Would-
sticking a key in the slot.
How am I to find what the keys are for then if I do not try them in the door?
Is it normal for you just to go stick sticking keys in slots?
Is this normal for you to have? I jingle all the keys. How many do I have? 6?
4.
Four? 4 keys that you do not know what they go to?
This is the first time he's told us about these keys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What, do you just keep keys lying around in case you lose your your keys?
I suppose I did not mention this. In one of the a car.
Excuse me, I misspoke.
Carriage.
What is
Carriage?
What is
Carriage
one of those?
keys. Yes.
Where do you stick the key? In the horse? Anyway,
apparently not in the slot. Here, you just twist the knob.
I suppose I did not mention this. Before I was attacked by that ghost, I was indeed attacked by a ghost. I found these keys in the room across from the kitchen.
You found keys?
Have you found anything that they open?
I have found 2 things that they open. 2 remain a mystery.
Well, what did you
I'm
open?
behind you.
Why?
Did you hear that?
Behind you.
Tell me you heard that.
What was
Maybe.
that?
Jade, stop it.
Maybe.
Anyway,
I'm gonna reach, across Marsland and push the door open.
Okay.
excuse you.
Well, you're just gonna stand here and stare at your keys. I'd at least go into the room.
I thought everybody was pausing to wonder what that voice was.
I have asked the question, and nobody responded.
I see.
Let's
We are
move on.
moving on into the room then.
Yes, into the room.
You enter into an extremely large bedroom and see a lot of debris around the room. A large bed rests against the western wall, where an even larger piece of stone has fallen on the bed. A chandelier has fallen in the center of the room on top of a large rug. Bookshelves devoid of books rest around the room, as well as broken windows. A fireplace rests in the southwest corner with firewood stacked next to it. Ah! God, I did it again!
Our map is gone.
Oh,
The whole world disintegrated.
Help me! I've fallen into
How does
a
that even
Oh, God,
freaking
just
what
happen?
in this show?
Control Shift T. Control Shift T.
I don't even know what that is.
That means pull up the last tab you closed.
It's not a tab.
Oh,
It's an application.
well, you're.
Why is the video on the stream so wonky?
Well, because yeah, we could talk all about how that works.
Huh.
I'd like to talk now about.
Now, tell me again, Marsland, where did you get these keys? You found
Yeah.
them across from the kitchen.
Yes, there's
And what did you open?
so many questions.
Well, clearly a door. I mean, he just said he would open 2 things, and he's sticking keys in doors, so it must have been a door. Oh, I'm
Are
sorry,
you two-
Marsland. Yes, go ahead.
Are you 2 done with your conversation so I can answer your questions?
Maybe.
Maybe
Go
you
on.
should answer the question a little bit faster.
Maybe you shouldn't move on to your next question so quickly. No? Okay, good. I shall answer your question then. It seemed to have been some sort of quarters of somebody that lived here at some point. There were about 5 beds, I do recall, in there.
Okay, let me open this up now.
We're
All right.
RPing while you're doing that.
Yep.
Is that what this is?
Yeah, of course it is.
Uh-huh.
2 dicks against 1.
What?
All right.
I'm sorry, Marsland, you're not a dick.
Okay, there we go.
Are you suggesting that either Oz or Jade have 2 dicks then?
Maybe.
Meow.
All right, that's what you see.
It's a
You
trap.
go immediately to the chandelier.
Okay,
Is the chandelier on the ground or is that...
it is
on the
definitely on the ground. Yep.
Yeah, it's on the rug. And I'm going to investigate the chandelier and then try and
Okay.
move it out of the way if I can.
Roll it up.
I'm gonna go over to the bed and see if I can find any keys.
Okay. Roll it up.
3.
And I'm going to go to the
Folks, keys are inside people's beds, not on their keychains.
northeast corner.
To the spiders.
Yeah, I'm going to see there's spiders in there.
There's no spiders.
And I'm going to look at that blue thing.
The just a basin of water. Sure.
Oh, okay. Well, that's awful
It's-
big for a basin of water.
It's the crystal water. Drink some of it.
Mm.
Oh, look. The kitty cat is taking a bath.
All right. Oz, you find nothing peculiar about the chandelier.
I'm going to pick it up then.
All right. Give me a strength check.
Yep.
Put it in your backpack.
Strength check or not saving throw? Yeah, strength check.
Yeah, it's a check.
Stop, die, you son of a... 12.
Yeah, you can't really move it real well.
Is that blood on the ground?
Weak barbarian.
It is. I even said that in the description.
Oh,
There was a lot of talking going on.
yeah.
Mhm. Also, whenever I'm done casting the ritual, I'm gonna make my way to follow them. So
Okay, that's fine. Right now, since it takes 10 minutes, you're not there yet.
Fine, I'm gonna pick up the rug. I'm gonna pull the rug to try and pull the chandelier out of the way.
You can try.
Do I try?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna try. Yeah, 9.
9. No, not even close.
Man, this chandelier is quite heavy. I'm surprised it's still up here and didn't fall through the floor. Well, whatever.
Jade, what do you want to do?
Is that a table in the middle there on the far north?
Yep.
I want to go and look at it, see what's there.
A table with a candlestick on it.
Ooh.
Is it a pile of books there?
There is a pile of books there. Yep.
I would like to look at the pile of books.
Marsland, what do you want to do?
I rolled a 8 on that investigation.
Yeah, there's no key in the bed.
Okay.
There is bloodstains on the floor
I'm
and on the sheets.
going to try and ascertain where the blood came from.
Someone laying in the bed.
Wait, there's a body in the bed?
Yeah, so is there a body in the bed?
There is not, but there are bloodstains on the sheet and on the bed, and the blood is underneath the piece of rock that has fallen on the bed.
Does the blood seem fresh?
No,
Very old?
possibly.
Will be not fresh.
Years old.
I'm going to look underneath the bed.
There is rabid dust bunnies.
That's unsanitary. Yeah, roll
They
initiative.
have rabies?
Possibly.
Curious. Where would the body have gone if they were clearly crushed to death here?
Well, looking at the state of this house, it's probably decayed.
Take a big whiff. Do I smell decay?
The whole house smells awful in general.
Oh, okay.
What I've noticed, Oz trying to move the chandelier with all the grunting.
you were over on the other side of the room investigating the water basin.
Okay. I didn't know how far that was, if that would have been viable.
Now, Marslin, I believe I found another one of your books.
Oh, can I take a look at it, please?
Yes, they're right here.
Come over and take a look. Oh, that pile of books right there?
Yeah,
Yep.
a pile of books. Right here.
I'm gonna kneel
Yeah,
down.
let me set it on fire. Hold on a second.
No,
Torch
do
right
not
here.
set them up. No, stop.
But look what you did to the last one.
But that was a very special book. Do you not understand?
I understand that you put a book in the fire.
after I spent 10 minutes with the book trying to understand what was special about it.
So you're saying that if I spend 10 minutes with this book, that I can set it in the fire?
Bloody fools. Can you go investigate somewhere else in the room, please, and leave the books to me?
Fine. I found your books. And I'll go over to the top left to whatever that is over there.
It's a chest.
Ah, look, I found the chest. And I'm going to kick it.
You kick the chest.
Okay, I'm going to try and open the chest.
The chest is locked.
I'm going to take my axe. And I'm going to beat the chest.
Yeah.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Okay. And there. 21.
All right, roll damage.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
8.
You slam the axe into the top of the chest, and the wood splinters a bit. You can't get inside of it, but you've made some progress on it.
Okay.
I'm
Shall I?
thumbing through the books and seeing if there's anything interesting in them.
Okay, you're thumbing through the books as you hear "Whack, whack." You roll another attack on it when you're ready.
You better not damage anything in there.
I'm going to take the javelin and try and jam it into the halberd, and I'm going to try and jam it into the gash that I made in there to try and pry it open.
Okay.
I think it's the same. There it is, right there. Boom. So, I mean, essentially, it's like you're taking a knife and you're trying to stick it into the gash. And
Okay.
just trying to
Roll
pry it up
damage.
on the wood. There. Okay, that's 5.
Okay. Yeah, you jam it down inside and you begin working it back and forth, and the wood is splintering and splitting. Probably one more good go with the halberd, and you can probably get at the contents inside.
Okay. I would like to do that.
Okay.
I'm going to continue stabbing down. 10.
That's fine.
Okay. And stab. Hey, that's a 10 damage.
Okay. You thrust it down as deep as it'll go with a and you work it back and forth, and the top of the chest splits open, and you can now get a hold of its contents.
Ah, excellent. And I'm just going to start pulling away at the wood. Who needs a key? He's got a key. Oh, look, I've got a key. And then I'm going to reach my hands in there.
Okay. You reach your hands in there. You find a small pouch. You find some sort of necklace that is now severely damaged from the halberd, and a set of clothes that doesn't seem to be damaged at all.
All right. So, damaged necklace. Okay, I'll add this stuff to my inventory. I've found some clothes and a necklace and a strange looking pouch. Are you paying attention to me, Marslin?
Are you done causing mayhem over there?
It's not mayhem. There's a chest. I couldn't open it, so I stabbed it.
You know, we could have tried one of the keys that I had.
The keys that worked just swimmingly over there on the door.
The door that was already unlocked.
I see where you're going.
And you are making a lot of noise.
Do you think I'm disturbing the ghost?
It could very well be. Yes.
You know already there's at least one aggressive ghost in this house.
Well, so you say.
Thank you, Jade. Yeah, I'm glad that we're in agreement. I like you, Jade.
I think he was just seeing things. I think he fell down.
Go into the bloody kitchen yourself and see what is in there.
I don't need
Oh.
to go into the kitchen. You've already been there.
Yeah.
There is no reasoning with you. Anyway, what did you find in there? Anything good?
I told you I found some clothes, and this necklace, too. It's badly damaged. I can't understand why someone would put a damaged necklace in a chest. And this pouch.
Let me see the necklace. I would like to have a look at that.
What? I thought you were looking at books. Continue looking at your books. Is it mine?
Okay. I would like to see if there's anything special about it, but if you insist.
You can after you investigate your books. I found this.
You're very insistent upon this suddenly. Okay. Am I seeing anything interesting in the books?
They're just general books. They're old. They're very old. They are interesting to you for sure.
I don't think we're going to get anything useful from these books, while they are truly entertaining to read.
Let's go down here and see the other half of the room.
I'll
Or
toss
head
him.
south.
I'll toss Marsland the necklace.
Smart thinking.
Okay. While you all are doing that, back to Bishop and Quentin. Your ritual is complete. You don't see anything glowing right here.
Okay. Well, Bishop, you want to go the way they went?
Yes,
Maybe they
I
found
believe
something.
it's better to stay together at this point.
Mm-hmm. Also, out of character, I thought there was rooms immediately around us when I said I was going to cast that, not a bunch of windows. I didn't realize they were going like an hour away from us in this house.
If you were logged into your characters, you wouldn't see them, but with this view, you see them.
Mm-hmm.
At least I don't think so. I don't know. All right. You're at the door to the west. Do you want to proceed down or enter this door?
I believe he just guilted us into logging in the foundry.
My foundry's been causing, like, I don't know if it's this laptop or not. Well, Bishop, do you want to go through this door, or do you want to try to find them first?
Are we here by this time? I mean, are we hearing them argue?
You're definitely
And
hearing
thing.
voices and things coming from down the hall. And you heard like slamming noises.
Well, it sounds like they're that way.
I'll start walking out there.
Okay. Just get everybody here. As you start walking down that way, gosh dang it. They appear in the hall and are walking toward you.
What was all the commotion?
We were investigating. That's what the commotion was about.
With a halberd and a knife.
Oz
An
does
axe.
not have a very
Don't have
graceful way of
Don't have a
investigating.
knife. What kind of pansy do you think I am? I have a knife. Do you have a knife? You seem like the kind of person that'd have a knife.
Maybe. Do you want one?
No.
Is there a door? Is that door right next to me, or is that a window?
Nope, that's a door.
I'll open it.
Quentin is doing a silent prayer to Truesilver to give him strength to deal with these guys right now.
Bishop's just ignoring him.
You enter a room, a pretty large size. There's a giant basin to the north next to what seems to be a dormant fireplace. The chandelier has fallen in this room as well, and you see 3 beds with 2 of which have toys resting on them.
Are those toys glowing? Because if they are, I'm going to bed for the night.
Hold on. I gotta get everybody in
Don't
here
recommend
first.
sleeping in one of these beds. I don't know what you're talking about glowing. The only thing glowing is your torch.
And your balls, apparently.
No, none of those toys are glowing.
Okay, is anything in this room glowing?
Nope.
Okay.
Seems to be the children's room.
Don't be
Obviously.
scared. I just want to play a game with you.
Ooh,
Is it
shit.
hide and seek? Because right now you're winning the hiding part.
What do you want to do?
Investigate the room.
Why have you not moved on? What is keeping you here? I'll wait for a response.
Ah!
Hello.
Is that the one who touched you?
Are you in my room?
Hmm?
You see
If-
the spirits of two small children appear above the beds. One of them a girl, the other a boy.
I'll kneel down. Is there any way for me to help you move on?
Don't be scared. I just want to play a game with you.
What game do you want to
I
game?
play?
hate this.
Hmm.
I'm gonna walk
Just
upside.
play with us. It's been so long since we've had someone here.
What game are you wanting to play?
Hide and seek? Cards?
Hide and seek is too easy.
I suppose if you can just drift through any surface, it would be an unfair advantage.
Marslin, you're not helping.
I don't know where Istin went, though.
Who's that?
It's my brother, of course. One of
Is
them.
this the musical one or the one that does not like intruders in their kitchen?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is
When was the last time you saw your brother?
Yesterday, I think. He likes to play in the playroom, but he's always angry.
Where is the playroom?
On the other side of the house, silly.
How
Can
old
you,
are you?
show us?
My name's Eustace. What's yours?
Are you friendly? Would you like us to leave?
Oh my goodness.
Marslin, stop. I am
She
called Bishop.
drifts over closer to Marslin and Bishop while the other one drifts over to Jade. That's my other brother. His name's Darren. We live here. We've lived here for a very long time.
Wait, excuse me. I'm sorry. It's just Eustace and Darren. Was he adopted?
Well, why do you say that?
It's just Eustace and Darren.
Well, those are our names. Our first names, of course. Don't you have a first name?
I do. I do have a first name, but it's a family name, and I'm very curious about this. Does anyone not see a problem with this? It's just Eustace and Darren.
What is your family name?
Not. It's just Eustace and Darren.
Well, that's silly. Ours isn't Eustace and Darren. Our last name, our family name, is Shadowspark.
Excuse me.
Shadowspark. Shadowspark. Where do I remember that from? I've heard that term before.
Oh,
is that
I
the
saw that.
book?
I saw that on the book. The book at the site where Oz tackled me. What
Must
is-
we always bring that up?
Have you heard of the
excuse me,
Shadowspark Chronicles, Mr. Shadowspark? Mrs. Shadowspark? Miss Shadowspark?
I don't know what you're talking about.
How many of you are there?
Wait, which one of you did that? Which one of you did that?
Oz,
Did what?
have you
What?
ever dealt with children before?
I was a child.
Please step back
And
and let
as
me
you
handle
talk,
this.
they both fade away.
I'm behind you. I am right behind you.
I will play your game,
No.
but you have not told me what game we are playing.
The room just stays quiet.
Bishop,
I stand back up. We are getting nowhere by arguing with ghosts. If you do not have anything of importance to say, keep quiet. This is going to be a long night otherwise. And I storm out of the room.
Come
We
find
should
me.
look.
You should probably tread lightly, dear Bishop. You're breaking the boards.
We found what grinds Bishop's gears.
He doesn't seem to be very pleasant right now.
They said their other brother was on the other side of the house. We should go investigate those rooms to see if we can find them. Maybe
Wait.
getting them all together will.
Was that Darren who is on the other side?
I think so.
Yes.
You approve of his name, Darren?
No, I mean I don't care about his name. I just care about the familiarity of the two and how similar they were. But this Darren, not. It's like they said, we have a pattern, and now we will not have a pattern.
I can see where you're going with that.
I knew you would, Jade. Thank you. See, I told you I loved you.
It's just like a common name, and they have really neat names.
See, he gets it. You know, Austin, I don't think you're going to make it in your academy because you don't have his prowess for thinking about such coincidences.
What was their mom thinking?
Or perhaps the parents just decided not to have all three kids sound like they're the same name.
Or he's adopted.
Or he's adopted, sure. Maybe he's
They're
adopted.
dead. Does it really matter?
Yes, let's worry about whether or not the dead ghost that is hunting our house is adopted or not. That's what matters now.
So let me get this straight. I don't investigate the house and you get upset, and then I investigate and I start. You don't like it. Fine. I will go.
Children are handled delicately. You cannot strong arm your way through this right now. Unfortunately, my questions were overlooked because of others interrupting. We will get nowhere that way. At this point, I am ready to tell Rictus, don't buy. Get paid and leave.
Rictus.
Who is
Restus. Oh, I get you.
Restus.
I understand. Yes, Restus. Yes. Well,
I do agree with Bishop. He shouldn't buy this house. Too many ghosts.
you could be an attraction.
Especially with a ghost named Daryl,
Can you see me?
Darren,
Damien.
something.
Hello?
Who said that?
Can you find me? Can you find me?
EMF is going off.
I'm here. Behind you, look.
A look behind me.
you.
Quentin. That's not very funny.
Wasn't me.
Can anybody else see their breath in here?
I think this was one of the other kids who lives here.
Darren.
Did?
Darren, is that you?
Do you hear nothing?
I'm sorry. Bishop, would you like to ask the ghost a question?
Roll right now, all you guys see is just him standing there. There's no movement, no nothing. He's
Shut down.
shut down.
Bishop has gone into power save mode.
Is he scared?
What?
And as you do that, you
Bishop.
see Gwenton just push past you and open the door to the room in front of you. You step into a larger room that smells of oil, pitch, and smoke. Broken benches and papers lie scattered around the floor. There seems to be a forge and anvil where various blacksmithing has taken place, and in the center of the room is a large table with a map on it.
I'm not gonna look at the map.
I am. Well, actually, I don't see the map yet, do I?
We're getting you in there.
Also, the
Bishop
second
has a
floor
map.
doesn't seem like a good spot for a blacksmith to be.
You can take it up with the blacksmith.
This summoning circle?
Like the candles.
Is anything glowing?
No.
I am.
You do see on the far side of the room, now that you're in, a series of runes surrounded by candles with old blood stains surrounding that.
Am I still behind Bishop?
You can be wherever you want to be.
Oh, I just didn't see myself anymore.
I'm gonna go investigate the runes.
I think you're underneath Bishop. Yep.
Oh, okay.
I am
Get off my feet.
poring over the map. I want to see if it's something I recognize. I want to study the craftsmanship of the map, the accuracy of it, how well it is, the cartography is done.
Bishop, are you still out in the hallway, by the way?
Yes, I never moved.
Okay. I don't know what happened to Gwen. Oh, there he is. He's hard to see.
I'm just so tiny.
He is.
Can you put me behind Bishop again?
Outside?
Yeah, outside. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Gwyn's pushing in there. Yep.
Jade, what are you doing?
I'm walking around looking at the blood, trying to figure out why there's so much blood in these rooms.
Okay. All of you that are doing something, give me an investigation check.
Would I be doing an Arcana check with there being runes?
Sure.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh my
Boy,
gosh.
Dylan, oh my goodness, in chat.
12.
9.
4.
Yeah. So you two down by this. Jade, you don't know why there's blood. You're not even sure it's blood. It could be jam.
Obviously.
Could be jam.
Jelly.
Gwenton, you can't ascertain what this rune circle was used for. Marcelin, you pore over the map, and it's a map of the island of Phrasia. There are no significant markings on it, but you do kind of lift it up and turn it over, and on the back it says property of Gleason Shadowspark.
How do you spell that?
Gleason, Gleason.
I would have gotten that wrong. In Shadowspark? I haven't seen that one before.
Okay. I believe that.
What race is Gleason?
His name is on the map.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And when you do lift up the map, there is a key underneath the map.
Oh my gosh. Where is Ozat? He's not in the room, right?
Nope.
Oz, I'm gonna walk to the door and poke my head out.
I'm bouncing a light ball off of the back of Bishop.
What are you doing out here?
He's not moving.
What'd you do to him? Why is he not moving?
No, I think he's broken.
And he kind of holds his head in his hand for a second. Do you think bouncing a light ball off of his body is going to fix him?
I'm not sure, but
You
I just
don't
wanted to
think
see
you
if I
should-
could get a reaction. I
You
mean,
don't think you should come to the door and be like, "Hey, everybody, one of our party members is not moving anymore."
you'll eventually come out of the room.
Yes, I
See,
was
like
coming
right
out
now.
to tell you.
Look what just happened. You came out of the room looking for us, And now you know.
Well, I was going to inform you that
Look
I have found another key.
I should go to the academy.
My gosh. You should go to the academy to be studied.
Are IQ tests a thing?
And all you can hear is Oz like, dong, dong.
Obviously, you came out to explain something.
Ah, he's back. Welcome back, Bishop. Well, you
Not
Marshall,
sure
you got...
meditating worked.
Is that what you were doing?
I walked past Marsland into the room.
Okay.
Bishop's gonna turn around and punch Oz right in the face.
Seeing that it's all blacksmithing stuff, I want to see what kind of condition it's in. I'm taking high interest in.
Okay. I mean, a lot of it's rusted. It's been here a while. There's nothing significant. It just looks like it's been decaying over time. Doesn't help that a few of the windows are broken, so...
It is a shame. This looks like it was a good workspace at one time.
Do I hear Bishop saying this?
Sure. He's in the room.
I'm gonna holler over to Bishop. Bishop, come here real quick. You seem to be a master of many skills. Can you draw at all?
Unfortunately, that is not one of my skill sets.
And give me an investigation while you're looking at stuff over there, Bishop.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Okay. You lift up the papers on the northern table there, and you see actually a blueprint for the house itself. So you see the main floor, the upstairs, and the basement.
Of course.
Obviously, we overlooked something. This house has a basement.
Why does that not surprise me?
Winton, Marsland, blueprints for the house. And I'll go and put it on. Put it on the table that the map was.
I'm going. Go ahead.
I'm going to come rushing over to pour over the blueprints.
Okay.
Probably something that we should let. Why do I keep Restus know about? Can I see where the entrance to the basement would be?
Oddly enough, it looks like it's coming from the main entrance room on the far side of the wall, but you don't remember seeing a door there.
Perhaps one of my... Oh, yes. In my distraction, I found another key.
How many does that make now?
At least 5.
I stand at the doorway.
Okay.
Bouncing your light balls.
I'm just bouncing it up and down on the ground. There you go.
It seems that the Shadowspark family were involved in many different things. As I'm looking at the runes on the floor.
Wait. So, is that tome that we found yesterday, was that their diary?
Marsland's the only one that read it. So.
That tome?
The book.
The book.
Guide.
Oh, in the fields?
Yeah, because you told us it said Shadowspark Chronicle, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this that diary?
It didn't seem like a diary, right?
No, it's definitely not a diary.
I didn't read it. It's a diary.
That was no diary, that is for sure. If anything, it was more of a crude instruction book.
Is it a crude instruction book for navigating this house?
So, most certainly not. If you want to perform dark magic, then sure.
But don't you find it odd that the book had Shadowspark in it, and the children are Shadowspark. I'm just trying to figure out how they correlate.
I think that is the question that is on a lot of our minds. That is a great question, but I do not have an answer.
Did anyone find Darren? This doesn't look like much of a playroom. I'm gonna come over there to. What is that in the back?
What in the back?
I'm gonna. Could I see the rune at the back
Not
of
from the
room?
doorway. It's
Oh, okay. All right. I'll just come over to the map then. Is that the map?
Oh, there is also I'm the only one that saw the name on the back of the map, right?
Yep.
If you look here, now pay close attention. Oz, pay close attention.
Got it.
When I flip over the map,
Hmm.
look at this. I flip over the map.
We are on the island of Shadowspark.
Close, friend. Close. I think one of the Shadowspark members of the family might have made this map.
That makes more sense.
Is that the only thing on the back?
Yep.
Should we see if it's fireproof, like your book?
No, we should not. No, we should not. Oz, from here on out, let's just assume that one book is the only thing that is fireproof.
Because that book was fireproof, and every other book I've ever seen is not.
Good, correct, sound reasoning.
Got
For
How did
someone
you-
who uses magic, you don't seem to know anything about magic.
spent a number of years.
Quentin's just walking out the room and
Understanding.
down the other hallway.
okay.
My training involved trying to understand magic, but I did not
Where
vote
did
very
you
well.
train magic?
Huh?
Where did you train in magic?
Where is
Bishop.
Quentin? Did anyone see
Bishop
Quentin?
walks out too.
You are the one avoiding questions now. I'll start walking towards the exit.
Okay. Is everybody following suit?
Oh, yeah, just kind of look around and go, oh, everybody's leaving. Guess I'll go.
Did I see the runes in the back of the room?
Are we taking the map
You weren't
with
paying
us?
attention.
Not with your passive perception. You're not.
Got it. All right. There's no runes back there.
Marsland has the map. Whoever asked that. Bishop
Yeah.
has the blueprints.
We'll say I folded the map up and tucked
Oh,
it
okay.
back out.
I didn't hear that. I was like, maybe we just left the map laying on the table.
Okay. Gwenton, you open the door to the room and you see toys scattered everywhere. One of the dolls in the back of the room is glowing.
Walk over to pick it up. And then get murdered by a little
You're just
kid.
gonna touch the glowing doll in the room.
Let's go, Darren! End it quickly, please.
Okay, hold on. I gotta get you
so-
in the room.
All right. So I did not see the blueprints, right?
You did not.
No, you did.
Oh,
They're
right.
They were on the table of the
Blueprints
map.
were
You
on
should
the
have
table.
seen them.
Okay.
I placed them on the table and was showing.
Okay. I just wanted
Marsland.
to make sure that I saw those. All right. I don't want to be like, hey, remember those blueprints that I didn't see?
Okay, so you go to the back of the room.
There's a doll with a bunch of pins in it, and every push is going to cause an interaction.
Don't be scared. I just want to play a game with you.
More games?
No, let's play then. Picking up the toy.
Okay. As you do that, Bishop, as you're standing there, the door slams closed.
Am I in the room or did it close on my face?
It closed right in your face.
I'm behind you. I am right behind you.
You've been saying that an awful lot since we've been in here.
And as you say that, the apparition forms behind you, and you see a small boy, eyes devoid of life, and just sockets staring down at you, and he grins, and you see his hands thrust out towards you, and that's where we're going to end tonight.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
Wait, we still got 12 minutes.
That's enough.
And
for
we're not
combat.
playing next week. Come on.
Crap, we aren't.
At least let us roll.
No.
That was well done, by the way.
I love
Let me switch back over to our normal. There we go. Dougal, I'm going to have nightmares from that audio. I'm really trying to up the ante with campaign 2. So, like, especially being our Halloween thing, I wanted to get that in there. Y'all doing
That
me
really
dirty.
sounded like Cadence at a couple times.
No, but I've thought about using her to voice some things.
She would have been great at that.
Yeah, I thought it was for a second too.
Yeah.
Dougal said, I tabbed out for a bit and I was nice and chill. That audio came up between the changing of a background. I was like, nope. I think we need, well, let's see. I got to stop the music here because that's been going on for a long time. I think this is the one she wants again. So, yeah, thanks for coming out tonight.
Wincy, wincy spider went
And
up the water spout.
we'll be back on November 7th. We won't have a Wednesday stream this week. The week of Halloween, we probably will have a Wednesday stream. So you'll want to come back. There's the part.
The water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out.
I like that.
Came the sun and dried up all the rain.
See, now you're going to sing this the rest of the evening. So
Well, I hear this crap all the time, man.
yeah, I know.
I got a 2-year-old.
Defect. I'm glad you enjoyed it. There's a lot more to go. Like, we're going to have fun with this place. So you definitely don't want to miss what's coming out. They're getting little tidbits of things, and like some things are coming together. So, yeah. So we'll see you on Wednesday, the week of Thanksgiving. I think that's like November 1st or 2nd, something like that. And yeah, make sure that you catch Banter and Babble on this Wednesday and that show at 9:00. Twitch.tv Banter and Babble. Check out Half-Ass
They
Beer
got rid
Review.
of Facebook. It's gonna be Twitch only right now.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, they just posted today that Facebook and I can't think of what the other Tone. What was the other one that you guys stopped using?
Probably YouTube. I would imagine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I understand that. We used to go that route too, but don't forget the Half-Ass Beer review beer of the week is Getting Twisted from Third Eye. Unless you're in Ohio, you won't be able to get your hands on it. So there's that. And yeah, if you get a chance and you want to help support us, slide on over to the merch store and you can get yourself a hat, t-shirt, apron, whatever. But really, coffee mug
Anything helps.
Really,
It all helps.
the biggest thing is that you show up. We love having you here. We love seeing the comments come up in chat during the session. That's the best. I wish we could talk more to you as a community. Don't forget to spend your community points. They do affect the game. That's one of our little bits that we do, and we enjoy it. And it's not, as Banter and Babble said, it's not too early yet to start talking about Midland Mall Comic Con. So if you've ever wanted to play D&D, most likely, I'm pretty sure, unless something happens, we'll be there, and we'll be hosting one-shots so if it's your first time, or if it's your 1,000th time, come on by and sit at our table with us, and you can get DM'd by me and Mike at least, and maybe one of these other guys too. We're not sure all who's going yet. So
Laura and I will be there.
yeah. Oh, see, there we go. So we might have a lot of the crew there. That's a long drive though for y'all.
No, we should do on Twitter like a vote. We'll have like 4 options for streets, and then have the community vote for which street This house is.
I'm not doing streets. This isn't water deep.
Just saying. I mean,
These guys are trying to kill me. They're really trying to kill me.
I mean, we would just have the community do it, and it'd just be Restus's house on Drury Lane or something.
Nightmare Street or something.
Yeah, Nightmare.
Speaking of Restus, what does Bishop keep saying his name is?
Yeah, Restus.
Rictus.
Yeah,
Rectus.
he's really.
Rectus. He didn't even know us. I'll take you over to someone else's stream right now, but until the 7th, until next time.
Dynamite's playing.
Until next time, we'll see you in the dungeon. Take care, everybody.
Have a good night, everybody.
Later.
Watch how you talking and where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, that's a mantra. Keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, I'm a monster. The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, yeah that's a mantra. I keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, yo I'm a monster. Turn it up. What you know about the final boss? I got him trying to buy time with the sign of the cross. I redefine high crime and the meaning of loss. I'm off hip, but I body like I'm playing lacrosse. Beat to the EG, I'm keeping them queasy. I make it seem easy, acknowledge me. I've been demolishing your cities, I'm astonishingly sleazy. I'm the big bad, y'all must be the cast. I'm killing the master, villain, a blast, a disaster. Really a rap bastard within the rap fast for the masses. I ravage all races and classes. Savage, I can't stop myself. Thinking of all the ways I can top myself. On God, I can move like a devil. I hope you and your squad are ready for the last level that ends here. The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem.